Bomedy fans, I have some bad news. I have run out of ideas for introductions and I need your help. So if you're willing to help me, make sure you leave a comment down below and ask me for an introduction that you'd like me to do. If you think I'm doing great, then that's great. And if you think my introductions are terrible, then skip ahead and wait for the video to start. But for now, I present to you the YouTube Introduction Starter Pack. Hey guys, welcome back to the Bomedy Show. In this week's video, we are going to be looking at some epic tourism FAQs. Also, only a small percentage of viewers are actually subscribed, so please, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe. It helps me a lot. It's free. You can always unsubscribe. I'm just kidding. Actually, a high percentage of viewers are subscribed. I thank you all for subscribing. I cannot believe we've magically reached 45 subscribers. Wow, how did that happen? Anyway, without further ado, I guess we should get into the video. But wait, there's one more thing. Do you hear this sound effect? If somebody in the comment section lets me know how many times that sound effect is played throughout this video, I will give them a hug next time I see them. And in the case that you don't want a hug, I'll give you something else, I promise. Alright, happy hunting. I hope you enjoy the video. It'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so as I mentioned in the introduction, we are going to be doing some more tourism FAQs. I got some helpful feedback from the rewind, so I've been doing Josh videos. I recently mixed in a Chinese New Year video, some Super Bowl videos, and now here we are with the second tourism FAQs. First up, we are going to the Great Wall of China. No, we are not actually going to the Great Wall of China, I wish. Trust me, if we were actually going to the Great Wall of China, I would be freaking out right now. Oh my goodness, we're going to the Great Wall of China! But since I'm clearly not doing that, we are not actually going to the Great Wall, unfortunately. But what we can do is look at some of the FAQs. Before we get too deep into this, we need to establish some background information. Also remember, you can find all of these FAQs on Google. I'm just looking for some and making them a funny video. So first up, we have a very eloquently worded statement. What is the height of the Great Wall of China? And the answer, nice and simple, straight to the point, 6 to 7 meters, sometimes 14. Moving on, when was it built? And just please don't make me read this whole thing. We're just gonna skip that. You can go check that out on Google if you really want. I just don't. So for those first two FAQs, they weren't exactly funny, but they were very informative. Give them both a B+. Alright, next question. Translated by Google. Do you know the Dead Sea? Yes, that is a very valid question. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if the Dead Sea is actually in China or if it has anything to do with the Great Wall of China, so let's just move on and give that one a D. And here we go, another translated by Google question. This time we have, where is the Great Wall of China? Very important question, I agree. In San Francisco Bay. Now hold on a second. Something tells me that the Great Wall of China doesn't go through the Pacific Ocean. But you know what? It's a Google FAQ section, so I guess it's valid. And here we go, another translated by Google question. I wish to go to China. Thank you for sharing. I also wish to go to China. And the answer, God bless you. Thank you very much for sharing. I appreciate it. Alright, so next up we are going to the Great Pyramids of Egypt. We're just going through the great landmarks today, aren't we? Anyway, let's hop into the questions with some background information questions. How do we know when the pyramids were built? Pyramids? 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 Anyway, the answer is very formal. Once again, formal stuff does not go on Bomedy, so you can go check it out for yourself if you really want to. What material did they use to build the Gaza pyramids? And what? Pyramids? 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 If you have time to ask a question on Google FAQs, can you please make sure that it is spelled right?
5 hours later.
I don't even know why people would misspell stuff unless they're like 5-year-olds asking questions about the Great Pyramids of Giza. Josh? Next question. Is it a good place? And the answer to that question would be wonderful. That's a very great question and an amazing answer. I give that a 9 out of 10. Which means congratulations, you actually are the first one to have an A question. Next question. The biggest pyramid. Pyramid? 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 Also, it's not structured in the form of a question, so I don't know why you would ask that to Google FAQs. And next question. How big is the Pyramid of God? Oh my God. What? How do you misspell something that bad?